Well, new figures reveal magazines are enjoying a huge resurgence after the pandemic as business, sport and fashion titles boast the biggest growth in readership. It comes as one popular women's magazine is set to relaunch in Australia after a 4-year hiatus. And Sky News was given an exclusive look at the first issue of Elle.
Up-and-coming actress Sophie Wilde was seen as the perfect cover girl to relaunch Elle onto Australian newsstands. The award-winning star of horror movie Talk to Me and hit TV series Boy Swallows Universe graces the title's first print issue in 4 years.
There's a whole new crop of bright young things, as we're calling them, that feature in the mag.
Grace O'Neill is arguably one of them, rising from intern to editor at Elle in 10 years. She says magazines have come a long way.
When I started, it was very common to still see words like diet and losing weight and getting fit in 5 days.
Elle was among 7 titles to be axed by then owners Bauer Media in the early days of COVID. Its return follows that of other brands like InStyle and Harper's Bazaar, and reports Cosmopolitan will be relaunched mid-year. Publisher Bauer Media's Nikki Brigger says while digital audiences remain huge, print magazines are back with a vengeance.
The advertising response has been incredible. So we're up about 60% on our budget, which is great.
Readership of women's magazines rose steadily in the year after the pandemic as consumers looked for an antidote to the digital overload. Figures released by Roy Morgan showed women's fashion titles are up 16% overall, while Vogue Australia, owned by News Corp, is up a massive 28%.
There still is that demand, definitely, for people who want to read things in print, and I think this is great that print is alive and well.
The Australian Sophie Ellsworth says rising printing costs will be a barrier for some publishers. Elle will only put out 2 editions this year and 4 next.
So it is a lot more expensive to print a publication than it is to put out, say, a PDF version online.
The first edition of Elle hit stands on Monday. Caroline Marcus, Sky News.